G'day, champions. Getting myself sorted. Only 1 minute late today. Pretty good. Not that late. Let's turn on our giant light. Get out there. It's good. Oh. How am I looking? A little bit light. Let's go a little bit darker. I think I need to sort my colours out. Don't I look like a little bit green? Maybe I'm just got jaundice or something. No, that's yellow, isn't it? Am I a little bit yellow? Anyway, how are you all? Ratfinks Ambrose. It looked like I was a character working on that card, did it? When I was fixing the green screen. The woman in the thumbnail makes you think of Peggy Hill. Let me have a look at that thumbnail. I've lost the thumbnail. Oh well. Alright, let's get crack-a-lackin'. How are you doing, champions? Alright, there she is. There's Peggy Hill. Yeah, I can see it. Hey Tom, good to see you. Doing alright? Alright, let's recap what we've learned so far. So the first puzzle, we were investigating how old mate here died. And the first sentinel took him out, but we didn't learn who the first sentinel was until this puzzle, where we learned he was first sentinel. This fella right here. What was your name, champion? Pravi was first sentinel, or at least in this scenario. So whether or not Pravi was the one that killed the Emperor, who knows? Alright. I'm sure there's a lot more information I need to remember, which I don't. Diplomatic security. Around 800 BC, High Guardian Trifal Ozol ordered the burning down of universities and libraries throughout Lemuria. That's always a good sign. Take out all the education, and you know your country's going in a good direction. His goal was to restrain technological advancement, which had spiraled out of control with Redacted. At the same time, the Lemurian Empire's various territories united under the current flag. To reflect this, they adopted the following national motto. After the Inferno, only one shall arise, bearing the mark of the universe. I bet someone's trying to rise. It's like the first game, when old mate passed the test. Not being very eloquent, but you know what I'm talking about. Because of the information loss during this period, the modern population is largely ignorant of history. Many believe the motto to be an ancient spiritual philosophy. I think I read that last time, actually. Most positive thing for you, Ratfinks, at the moment is that you're alive. Well, I mean, that's a start. Mark sounds like birthmark. Yeah, the fellas do have something on their forehead. Well, you're here, Ratfinks, and you're with friends, so let's try and make today better than the last one.
You're listening to MU Today with me, Jirali Puma. Our top story this morning. The king has announced plans to step down from royal duties, following mounting pressure from the clergy and public.
So, I mean, the king's dead, so maybe they don't want to reveal that he's dead. I assume that's from scenario 1, eh? Hey, Kinnick, I'm well, champion. How are you? Oh, you had your dog put to sleep last week. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ratfinks. That's always tough to lose a pet. They're part of the family. I am very sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry. I'm well. I can't complain. I've been working on my back a lot, and that's getting a lot better. I won't show you my foot, but it's bruised because I fell over like a dingbat. But overall, I'm pretty good. Tom, your catheter's out tomorrow. Yes. Catheterless. In a statement, Tikor Palace and King Oran would relinquish power to his son, Prince Lutri, at an official ceremony on Wednesday. The following announcement follows days of unrest. So, in that scenario, the prince and the princess couldn't agree on who would be the next heir to the throne. Even though it's always been the boys, but the princess seemed to think that she had a shot. Obviously untrue. The announcement follows days of unrest in which crowds have taken to the streets to protest the king's recent solstice speech, which centered around plans to westernize Lemuria. Just gonna remind myself of like how that speech was... Oh, the speech was changed... to say, do not disturb me, but... So, they did end up playing the speech on the radio. Till I tell you I'm ready to end our struggle for unity, you must all embrace it, is what he wanted to say. I don't know if that means he wanted to westernize Lemuria or if it was changed. Anyway, let's get crack-a-lacking. Number 3. We have Neil Patrick Harris here, picking up a plant. No, we already did that one. We have polka dots floating in the air. A secret is unearthed at Koi's Temple Ascension. Some obelisks. Waterfall proclamations. Is this the same obelisk that was in the other scenario? I don't remember that one there. Let's have a look. First Sentinels may not accept donations. Live forever. No, that is identical, isn't it? Let me know if you, if any of this stuff doesn't match, but I think that's all identical. Actually, I am going to take a screenshot, and then I'm just going to look at the screenshots. Smart. You remember nothing of last week? Yes, that's always my problem. Playing this game, like, too infrequently. Looking at these two compared to each other. Yeah, these are identical. So this is the exact same one from before. And then you have this one. Okay, so this is the real one. And was there a fake, perhaps? You remember the assassination one. You're the Golden Idol, Phoenix? Well, we're finding out why you rose, I guess. No, this is identical. This is identical. So this is like a fakey. Here we go. 1941. Well, not necessarily a fake one. Right, I see. It's a continuation. So, after that last scenario, they must have assigned Pravi as first Sentinel. Because that says Nagasai will live forever, and this one's saying Pravi will live forever. Oh no, Koi. Pravi will... These are both January 3rd. So this is about 2 months after the last one. Do we get clues about whether World War II is in the Golden Idol universe? Yeah, this lot seem to be quite rural, so they, it's funny, it is interesting, like this is World War I time here, and then this is World War II. So they might have missed out on that. So it's funny that the first one here is sincere gifts are to be distinguished from donations. First Sentinels may permit the former. So the new Sentinel is going, hey, this thing about no material donations, yeah, we're getting rid of that rule. We're getting rid of that rule. A first Sentinel need only relinquish all material possessions and wealth once in his lifetime. And then from then onward, he may keep whatever the universe bestows upon him, provided it is for the benefit of all. Yeah, he's just like, alright, yeah, this material wealth thing, this ain't happening. I'll give up what I've got now so that we can say that we did the thing on the other one, but then, you know, gimme. And yes, same day, first Sentinel Pravi Nagasai will live forever through his son, Koi. I thought the Sentinel died. Nagasai died in November. But did he die in January? Do we have... I'm pretty sure we know what date this all happened. I thought we did. I thought it was right after this proclamation. But that might not be right. Today is my son's 25th birthday. Maybe this did happen in January. I don't remember why I thought this had happened right after the Live Forever. Food poisoning. Just talking about food poisoning. Just talking about breakfast. Yeah. Date of twins on an obelisk. That was, yeah, a long time ago. You must have skipped some of that stream. You recognize the scenes, but very little else. Were you drunk, Ambrose? You can tell me if you were. No dates, no gin, maybe. Well. Yeah, I don't see any dates, so I'm going to go with the assumption that this happened in January. That this scene happened in January, and then this was all written sort of the day after his favorite son, Koi. Wait. Yeah, the twins thing. The twins thing is interesting. I probably should, like, try to figure out what the question it's asking us is before I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But there's interesting stuff, because we have the two twins here. And then this said, in the case of twins, there can be two first sentinels. And we know Koi is the one that took out the sentinel. Took out Daddy. Even though Koi's a twin with Ori. So these two were meant to become co-sentinel. Based on this. This is when they had their kids. Right. Because it says 25th birthday, right? So they were probably born on this day. Yeah. Yeah, see, this says today is my son's 25th birthday and we're 2 days after. That was it. And you can see this is the day before. The day after, sorry, the 25th birthday. So I still think, unless this is an old journal, but I don't think they'd do that. I don't think they'd give us this information about 25th birthday unless it was to tell us that that had just happened. Okay. So, if we assume that this is November, maybe there was a power struggle between them in December. Because this is now saying Koi is the Sentinel. And then 1945. First Sentinel Koi must spread his love to his female followers who embrace his honor. Oh my god, Koi. Oh my... We've seen this story before, chat. Anyone watch that Nixium documentary? 3 months of preparation? Yeah, it could be. There's probably something here that just tells us the answer, and I'm looking way too much into this limited information. LAF, maybe? That symbol looks familiar, but I don't remember where we saw it. It's like an eyeball looking down. See all those planters down there? They're going on the stairs, a row on each side. That's your job for this afternoon. You can carry on with the roof ones tomorrow. Okay, so this is... That's telling us that this is, this isn't like excavation, necessarily. This is development. Like, we're trying to make this all look nice. Foreman, I need to borrow Betsy again. Treat your boys to lunch at the new pub in town today. On me. Take your time. Keep the change. Koi. Koi being the Sentinel. I wonder, is Betsy a machine or is Betsy a person? The way he's saying I need to borrow Betsy again, I'm not quite sure. He is a misogynist. So he would treat a woman like she's an object. Betsy is the excavator shown, you'd think. Could be. Could also be this one. Are those symbols identical? Yeah. I think they are identical. I don't think there's anything different between those two. We have a third one. Why are you telling us all this? Anyone notice any difference between these? Same images. Yeah, even like the dirt patch is the same. See this little like watermark here? Like they haven't even bothered changing that. I was wondering if one of these was like a fake machine or something. Flower pots on stairs. I'm on it. Leftovers in a foil swan. Okay. I know this sounds quite inconsequential, but he hasn't, or maybe he has gone to lunch and this is a change. I'm wondering why there's still money in there. There looks like a lot of money in there. But this implies that they've already been to lunch. Is this DLC about Andrew Tate, the misogynist? Yes, we have explained Andrew Tate for kids. That really upset a lot of people, Phoenix, that video. That got the people out of the woodwork. He wants the crew out of sight. Yeah, that's right, Tom. But I think it's already happened. Because the leftovers... She's got leftovers. So I think the fact that there's money here is sort of a little bit of a red herring, but the keep the change means that they already went. That's it. That explains the discrepancy. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. It has to stop. So... We know who this person is, don't we? They were in the last scene, I think. Hard to tell, because they're all bald. Yeah, Gresto Nosy, I think. I think that's a match. Gresto Nosy. Yeah, that's Gresto. Charismatic eyebrows? Yes, indeed. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. It has to stop. So is that the Sentinel? He's got a floor plan and some Ventolin. A Ventolin inhaler. I mean, this isn't the roof, because the roof is a T-shape, so I assume this is probably this room here? Yeah. See, we've got 4 windows there, so I think this is sort of the front entrance hall to this room. Yeah, inhaler. Like, what? Why are you telling us that Vesta needs an inhaler? I don't know. Alright. Dang, floating. Oh. So I wonder, we got 2 times as well here. Right, this is earlier and then this is later. So this first scene is at 3 o'clock, and then the second scene is at 8 o'clock. Yeah, post-lunch. Makes sense. I reckon this discrepancy she's talking about is probably how that fella is floating in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this looks like the floor plans of this. 3 windows to that side. They don't really seem to be lined up. Is it about the windows? Or again, we've been done by like the angle before. No, I think the windows are probably okay. It's just a funny angle. I'm not sure, actually. We got this fire extinguisher, which is full. I'm guessing if we go to tomorrow, the fire extinguisher will be used. Maybe we find that somewhere else. And this is saying, yeah, we're in the entrance room. That's just confirming that. It's not actually a T-shape, interestingly. Yeah, this part jots out a bit more. I've got 2 openings there. Is that a hookah? I think it's an inhaler. This one, no, that is a inhaler. Unbelievable! This changes everything. Oh, in the room center. I think that's some sort of golden idol. If I had to guess. 1 eye. Your new name is Sarita Shona, meaning the independent one. Fortune cookies to decide your new name. Incredible. Oh, there's Peggy Hill. Ambrose. Tessa Navari. Right. This is the origin story of Tessa in the main game. That's interesting. You thought it might be her. There you go. So her name wasn't always Tessa Navari, meaning the naive one. How? Your new name is Naive One. That's your name for life. You can never lose it. You will always be naive. Independent one. Astonishing. His mind and money must be in perfect sync with the universe. Fez Ralaki, Wise One. What an honor to witness this. Nali Zarati, Coddled One. Sounds of chanting and drumming are blasting from the speakers. Neil Patrick Harris has got a weird beard going on. Laris? Huh. I do not... That looks like it might be the gate key for the outside. See those 2 doors? But other than that, I'm not really getting much out of this. Congratulations, Decadents! Today you'll all progress to level 9, granting you access to some of Lumeria's most ancient knowledge. The process will begin with a demonstration. While in a deep trance, I will activate this ancient relic with my mind and you shall witness its miraculous powers. Tell no one what you see, for they are not ready. Afterwards, you will renounce your old life and embrace your new name, which the universe has chosen for you. Let us begin. His brother's nowhere to be found. Oh. Do you see it, chat? Do you see it too? I see it. I see it. Do you see it? I don't think you see it. Look at this window. White outside, green inside. That's that window. So there is a curtain. There is a curtain right there. And he's probably being propped up by some device. He's just on a seat behind him. That old magic trick. He's on a seat behind him. 1, 2, 3. But there's a fourth window here. Why is there a fourth window? Okay, I'm a bit confused about the number of windows. Oh, there's 5 windows. That's why. See how we have 5 windows here? Yeah, 5 on the outside. So this is only up to there, and then you have a little secret room in the middle. Right. So I think the way this is actually designed is that if you come in this entrance, you can only access this room. And if you want to access the back entrance there, you need to come in via the roller doors here. So then this little secret enclave is where the magic happens. And that's what he's talking about. That explains the discrepancy. Sure. Sorry, she. That's what she's talking about. Alright, we're making good progress. They're not very subtle about it. Yeah, well, you know, your dear leader says, no, don't go behind the curtain. And you're not going to go behind the curtain. Alright, so this angle we're looking from the side. Yeah, and you can see when we're looking inside here, from that way, when we look left, it's just a wall. Yeah, so you can't actually access there. Although you can see some tire marks have gone through there. 3 for some reason. That's weird. Cars for key? Yeah. Grey as a Lourdes. Bellator, right. So he had 1 key for this, didn't he? And then this is the Laris. Right, so we're supposed to figure out which one's missing, I guess. And then you have Mech. There. So Laris is there. Yeah, those would be those 3, wouldn't they? That'd be the Mech. And then he's got... That looks like the garage door. So he only has keys to the cars we can see. Once this is done, I can finally rest. You'll need this when you get there. Dispose of this note when you're done. Some sort of code. Jork. Ah, he has a different set of keys. I don't know who this character is. I don't think they were in the last scene. So, he's got the garage key. He's got a key to the the land moving equipment outside. Although I don't know if that's going to work for one or if it's going to work for all of them. And then he has the key to this one. JP has permission to leave the compound walls until 11 p.m. Signed, KN. Still full. Although... I mean, it's probably a different fire extinguisher, isn't it? Because I'm guessing wherever they have these... You know, usually in buildings where you see these sort of fire plans, they each have their own fire extinguisher. So it's probably a different one, but interesting that they're both still unused. They've got the ring on it, still green. Here we go. This one's been used. This is the other one. It's a boy. That was Daddy, wasn't it? He's got his little idol there. Not wearing shoes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, no V, W, X, Y, Z. So we're missing this V encyclopedia. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the diaries are complete. What would you be doing with a V encyclopedia? V is below? Oh. Ah, well done, Ambrose and Tom. So we're missing diary number 5. Is what we're missing. And a little bit of subterfuge. They've taken this and they've put it in there. Clever, clever. And we've got a canary, which is dead. So, I mean, they, you know, the saying canary in a coal mine, that was to test, wasn't that to test how much CO2 there was? And if the canary dies, you know, there's too much CO2 or not enough oxygen. I wonder if that's what it's supposed to represent. Mine gas, yeah. See, these are CO2. I know your brain gets very muddled if there's too much CO2. Ori's camp, that snake. Say, it's freezing in here. Do you mind if I close the window? Being so perceptive, I expect you already know that our comrade has sadly left for Ori's camp. Never struck me as the type, to be honest. JP has permission to leave the compound until 11 p.m. So I wonder if he's actually sent Ori out. Missing key? Oh, he is missing a key. It's interesting that he has both of these keys, but he's missing the key. Diary Volume 5 in Garage Guy? Oh, he has Diary Volume 5, and I forgot to click this one. Okay. Last night I was once again haunted by my dark secret in my sleep. Will this recurring nightmare never cease? As so often before, my father's spectre entered my room when darkness fell. He lifted a finger to his lips and whispered, "You will pay for what you did to me. A life for a life." Once this is done, I can finally rest. And he's winding up the car. And he has the key from the Sentinel. Hate when you have that dream where daddy kills you. Window open. It almost feels like the window was closed and the room was pumped full of CO2 to make someone all muddled. Now the window's open. Yeah, because that killed the canary. That's a bit of knowledge. Usually this game doesn't have much assumed knowledge about how the world works, but that's a bit assumed knowledge. Hello, Noah, by the way. Furniture expensive. Birdcage and cover. Runner rug. Runner rug. 2 runner rugs. Autumn range and spring range. Where's the second rug? Oh, here's the second rug, and there's blood on it. CO2 extinguishers can be dangerous in an enclosed space. Okay, good to know. That time where your sentinel culprit daddy kills you. Very rude. You'd have to be a real jerk to murder you. So, who's in the rug? Oh. I'm guessing then she's in the rug. So she's gone to confront the Sentinel, saying, hey, stop it with your fake magic, matey. Sick of it. It's no good. And as a result, Sentinel has gone, yeah, nah. Get the shovel. Keep seeing this stuff with Blueprint's eyes. Well, both games, everything has a reason and a meaning. Helen Martin, desperate to shake Mummy and Daddy's little princess image. Responds to flattery. Lizzie Young. Strong thirst for knowledge. Liable to stop donating if she thinks she's learned everything. Nina Lavelle. Fears appearing foolish. Easy to manipulate through validation. Maggie Carter. Wants to prove she can handle herself. Seeks to impress when subtly undermined. Okay, so we're probably going to have to match... Yeah, match the names. Match the original names and not the new names. Maggie is probably the naive one. Gresto Nosy. Father scribe since the beginning. Yeah, Gresto was in the previous scene. Strong believer, good to have in the inner circle. Just don't let him overstep his bounds. Has been showing signs of doubt lately. Keep an eye on him. Jamati Pira. Reliable ever since he showed up here. Had the opportunity to turn on me early on, but proved his loyalty and worth that day. Not too bright, but useful servant. Does as told. No questions asked. Predatory loans explained for kids. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Let me add that to my list before I forget. I might have it somewhere. I want to do one on wrench attacks. That's my last note. Wrench attacks. Oh my gosh, no, wrong one. Predatory loans. Okay, we've got everything we need to know. So first we're going to do is match up some names. What was your name again, champion? Cresto Nosy. predatory loans is an interesting one because, as horrible as they are, people only get them because they don't really have a better option available. And your name, matey, is Pravi Koi Nagasi. So we don't know where his brother is. Maybe his brother might have left. I think it's Pravi in the towel. And Betsy again. It sounds like Betsy's one of the earth-moving equipment, doesn't it? Because we've got three bits of equipment that this guy's looking after. And we don't have any women named Betsy, as far as I can see. Let me just go back to that diary. Yeah, Betsy, I think, is the earth-moving equipment, because those are the only ones that seem to be owned by the carpenters or landscapers. Alright, Helen. Desperate to shake Mummy and Daddy's little princess image. Responds to flattery. Which do we think is Helen? Not really. Ah. I think this is probably Helen. Because I would say the way that he's assigning the names is giving them what they want. So she's upset that she's not independent because she's too aligned with her mummy and daddy, so he's calling her independent one. Where's your name? Oh, what was the name? I'm looking for Sarita, but that's not the name we want. Helen Martin. How do I say Scroggin? I don't know what a Scroggin is, but that's how I'd say it. Lizzie Young, strong thirst for knowledge. Yeah, so Lizzie Young's going to be naive one, which he gave to Tezza. Nina appears foolish, and then Maggie wants to prove she can handle herself. So Maggie is the independent one, and Nina's... Oh, we have coddled one. Oh, maybe coddled. Coddled is probably the parents, isn't it? It needs to be undermined. Yeah, I think I am going the wrong way. So we think that's Helen then. Wise one. But some are quite, like Wise One is Lizzie then. Yeah, Wise One must be Lizzie because Lizzie is the only one about knowledge, isn't it? Oh no. Nina appears to be foolish. You don't call her wise if she's gonna stop donating. Oh, that's a really good point. Easy to manipulate through validation, right. Yeah, okay. So, he's saying that validate her, she'll be happy. Yep. Yep. Oh, which one of you is the wise one? Nina Lavelle? Yes, you're Nina. Okay. And then that would mean that she is the independent one. She is the independent one. Which relates to... Yeah, Lizzie Young's the naive one. Strong thirst for knowledge. I think that matches with Tessa. Maggie Carter wants to prove herself. Seeks to impress when subtly undermined. Independent one, I guess, makes sense. Helen Martin independent? Right. Helen Martin will have a positive. So Nina and Helen will have positive because validation in response to flattery. Lizzie will have negative. And Maggie will have negative as well because seeks to impress when subtly undermined. Scroggin was a name for trail mix in New Zealand and Australia. I've never heard that before. I have never heard that before. Okay. So Helen Martin is independent one, which is Sarita Shogun. Yes, you're Helen Martin. Wait, isn't that what I had originally? And then she's the coddled one. Let me just validate that. Nali Zarati coddled one. Yeah. Maggie Carter seeks to impress when subtly undermined. So calling her the coddled one. I don't think that's very subtle, but this makes sense. Yeah, the way we split these up is there's 2 positive, there's 2 negative, 2 are about knowledge, and 2 are about independence. So I reckon that's 99% right. Well done. You'll yell at the podcast for me. Maybe it's a New Zealander thing. I don't know. I mean, we just call it trail mix as well, I think. And then what's your name, old mate? Were you in the last scenario? Kwanzaa? Is it Kwanzaa? But now wearing glasses? That's the Pavia name, the new person. Yeah, I think this is like the easily manipulated person. Because he seems to be doing the first Sentinel's work. Reliable, not too... does as told, no questions asked. Yeah, he's doing the dirty work, so that is Jamati Pira. And I reckon this is almost certainly gonna be green. Good stuff. Well done, chat. Nailed it. I've probably told this anecdote before, but there was a guy in university who... I came out of an exam. It was like a first year exam. I studied business. It's like, oh, I was like, oh, that was tough. How'd you go? And he was just like, nailed it. And he got like a 38. He completely failed it. He wasn't even close. He wasn't even close. He was so confident. The confident idiot is like the funniest character. Alright. Now we just need to figure out what the gosh darn heck went on. This is going to be about Gresto here. Gresto Nosy discovered that Sentinel, Koi Nagasi, was being lifted. The forklift. He needed to borrow the forklift. Yep, Tom's got it. Tom's got it. That's what the borrowing was all about. In a... what? Recurring? Hidden... secret room. Secret room. Nice. 3 reels for short turns. Oh, yeah? No, yeah, you're... well, no, look, you can see there are just 3 wheels on it. It's a bit subtle. But, yeah, you can... it's all coming together, chat. It's coming through here. And then you got a hidden door here. 3 wheels. 3 wheels. It adds up. When confronted about this, Koi was not happy. Oh, it works. Beeping at me. What do you want? Oh, I don't have a meeting at the moment. Oh, good. Koi Nagasi. First. Banished, probably. Banished? Blasted CO2. Struck. Being so perspective, our comrade has sadly left for Ori's camp. Never struck me as the type, to be honest. Okay. So, I think he's saying that our comrade being... Gresto has left. I think blasted CO2 is going to be right. But I don't know, did that happen first or second? No, struck. Look. Look at this. See that there? I reckon he's been hit in the head. There's no blood. But that is damage. Like, if we compare that... yeah, no damage there. And no damage there. That is damage. That is very, very subtle. Excuse me. But did he blast him and then smack him? Or did he smack him and then blast him? Because what was the thing that killed the guy? Was he killed by the CO2, the oxygen deprivation? Yeah, okay, I think what happened is he hit him in the head to knock him out. And then he's blasted the whole room with the CO2, closed the windows so the guy suffocates or gets CO2 poisoning. I'm gonna say that's what happened, but let me know if you disagree. When confronted about this, Koi first struck Gresto with the fire extinguisher. Then Koi Nagasai. Yeah, this last one's going to be the buried, I think. Blasted Gresto Nosy with the fire extinguisher. Afterward, Koi ordered that the body be disposed of by... Well, this one was easy. Is it just me, or was this like really straightforward? Jamati Pira. He says before it says it's wrong. Dang it. What could we have possibly got wrong? Let's check if we're 1 or 2 away. We're 2 away. Didn't have to use an X-Wing or anything. Well, it was blasted then struck. I wonder how we're supposed to figure that out. Oh well. I guess he hit... went... and then... clonk. Not sure how we were supposed to figure out the difference there. When Gresto revealed that he had figured out how Koi's levitation trick worked, Koi feared Gresto might exploit him as a fraud. Knowing Gresmo to be an asthmatic, Koi... that's what the asthma puffer was for. Koi blasted him with the face with the carbon dioxide, killing his own pet bird in the crossfire. Oh, maybe it's the pet bird that... if he knocked him out first, he probably would have taken the pet bird away. I guess. When Gresto debilitated and gasping for air, he got bludgeoned with the fire extinguisher. Anyway, it's still pretty straightforward. I think we did well on that one. Noble citizens of Lemuria, my father has brought great shame on the Manzek family. I assure you, my vision for this fine country bears no relation to his. To demonstrate my commitment to our ancient traditions, my first act as king shall be to appoint none other than First Sentinel Pravi Nagasai, who has fulfilled the ancient prophecy to the position of royal spiritual advisor. Right, Pravi was the dad though. So this is... if we're talking about order of operations, order of things happening, this happened after the royal parade and then before these two scenes. So it indicates that Pravi was the one that killed the king. First Sentinel Gasai will have access to me in a way few others are permitted. Twice a year before each solstice, he shall meet with me privately to help shape the path I lay out for our nation over the following period. From this day forth, no monarch shall be without his or her spiritual advisor, always the first sentinel of the day. Let us never forget our spiritual roots, for we are not Westerners but proud Lemurians. So this indicates that the son, the dad wanted to westernize, and the son's sort of going back to the original spiritual roots. Alright. Not sure we'll get through this last one, but we're going to have a crack. Revelation. Ori receives a haunting message. Right, so this is probably from diary number 5, is it? That was talking about the haunting messages. Haunted messages. Games frozen. First Sentinels only. There's some sort of code. Sorry, just going to have a quick look at the last one again, because in here, he's given a code. So I assume that's going to be for that door. The fact that he's got diary number 5 as well. Tic-tac-toe code. So what? Top left, middle, bottom right, right. Ah, so that's what? 1, 5, 9, 4. Well done, Ambrose. I haven't seen that cipher before. 1594. There you go. They do give it to us. It lines up. It lines up. Nice. And we can see green there saying that code has worked to open the door. I don't know what this reflects over up here though. Got a lot of shapes. Right, symbols. So we do need to figure out the symbols. We got a little house there. Is that one of the symbols? It is. Yes, Blessed One. I have heard your words and recorded them faithfully. I will relay them to my dedicants immediately. By your command, it shall be done on the date you have given me. Who is this? Is it him? It's not him. Look, he's got the long nose. Or the brother. You see these patterns of freckles? 3 freckles, sort of a roundish nose. I reckon it's him in disguise. Oh no. No, it's not him. Is it the brother? Is that a match? It is him, isn't it? I'm so bad with, like, faces. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and compare them. Chat says yes. Okay. Okay. So, at this stage, the brothers... They're not identical. No, I think it is right. The nose matches. It's not perfect, but it must be right. Yeah, the ears match as well. Okay. So this is... I'm guessing this might be set in that time period. Sorry, jumping around a lot. In the time period between January 3rd and November 24th. When the brother's still around, but I reckon in this period they were both Sentinel. And then January 3rd is when Koi has disposed of his brother. I haven't read you on the forehead symbols. Yeah, he's got a square. He did not have a square originally. And then the evil brother has a triangle. Oh. Is it saying... So this is Access, I guess. Square head is this guy, and then triangle head is Koi. So I think these two symbols represent the two brothers. That represents Access. Oh, father. That's dad. Right. Okay, yeah. No, good memory, chap. So this is just saying only... Yeah, the 3 Sentinels are the only ones that have access to this. Maybe this one was original, and then they've added those 2 later. Cool. Good stuff. Mate, I don't know. What are you talking about? Oh, you gotta be joking me. I think this one's not going to be as easy as the last scenario. Just gonna. Yes, blessed one, I have heard your words and recorded them faithfully. I will relay them to my decadents immediately. Righto. Easy peasy. Alright, Ambrose. You want to take the reins? Let's see. The first proclamation had something to do with sinners. I'm sure the second one was about decadents and their money. I wonder if this is proclamation or proclamation is something else. I'm not sure. The third one mentioned not endangering someone. The fourth involved not leaving. And the fifth mentioned a virus. No. I'm going to miss Master Ori's grand revelation. I can't figure these out soon. If I can't figure these out soon, his words will shape our very purpose. Makes my eyes hurt. Makes my brain hurt. Ah, right. Okay, so we're probably going to figure out this one first. He's talking about 5, so... He's looking at a book, trying to figure out what these are, and he's giving us some hints. 1 sec, I just need to use the boys' room. Be right back. Who's B-Beg? Oh, that B-Beg is a question. have this symbol here as well, which doesn't seem to be on any of the other things. Don't know why my laptop's beeping at me. Okay, these two are reading a book as well. I can't wait to hear what the waterfall has told Master Ori. I wish I could hear its voice too. We're so lucky to serve the one true leader, chosen leader. The one true chosen leader. Oh. This is important. They've split up. Our comrade has sadly left for Ori's camp. Never struck me as a type, to be honest. So Ori's not dead. They've been button heads a little bit. And as a result, he's taken the place from Eternity's End scenario. We know that because it's got the monoliths here. And then Ori's taken the sacred waterfall ground. The one true chosen leader. Yeah. They obviously couldn't agree on who's the leader. How could such a perfect figure be brothers with that blasphemous fool Koi? Okay, well, we'll look at that later. Let's get all the information first, and then this is going to be what helps us get this, and then what helps us get this. So ends today's reading of the scripture. Now prepare yourself. The first sentinel Ori shall soon return, bearing the waterfall's divine proclamation. Until that blessed moment, let us pray that the wisdom our master brings will illuminate our path and strengthen our faith. Pravi, the temple fire, and the waterfall. So this is Pravi. Your cat refused to eat treats and churros. That's a bad sign. And we got some more information. They have a nice cave. Right, so we got to do that one first. Oh, that's everything. Wow. So this whole puzzle is just about figuring this out. It's interesting that this symbol here doesn't seem to be anywhere. Alright, well, I guess this is what we've got to go on. You must help your mother. Tortoise did help his mother. Okay, so this one's probably help. And then plus sign. See how that one's got a plus in there, and then that one has a plus as well. Ah. No, it's only two symbols, and then they're combined, I think. Maybe. But I think plus sign means past tense. Yeah, did. No, this one's got did. And no plus sign. Ooh. Okay. We also have arrows. Subject symbol is under the mother. Circle plus means turtle. Tortoise. Waterfall. Right. And the circle plus under the other one is turtle's mother. Ah. So this one means mother. as relation to the subject underneath. So this is you then. And that's help. Actually, let's do this one first. Pravi, Ori, Koi, and then Waterfall, or Ori's Temple. Sure. Yes, Blessed One. Oh. So, I think what's happened with the split here is that Koi believes that he is the embodiment of Dad. But Ori believes that Dad's spirit lives in the waterfall. So he's taking Pravi's command via the waterfall. I think so. Yeah, we've got the house shape here. But is that representing the waterfall, or is that representing... monument, temple, waterfall, Koi's temple, Ori's temple. I'm gonna say waterfall. No. Koi's temple. No, Ori's temple, I meant. No. Huh. Monument? Oh, just tell me what it is. Just temple? Oh, it's just temple. It just means temple. Okay. I mean, good enough. Your kitten got a churro and a stuffed dried treat for completing the meal. Well, I hope it's eaten well. So that means temple then. Okay, back to this book. The arrows. Oh, the arrows is the tents. So arrow squiggly left means did. And right means, yeah, you must do this in future. Right means this needs to happen. Left means this did happen. Yep. Did, all left. Although there might be did nots here, and I don't understand what that is. But that, it makes it easy that we know we start left. And then we always go right. So this always represents left. Although we have 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and then the did not. Or will. You have a will and must not. Anyway, they all must be dids, right? Unless they're did nots, and there's something I'm missing about how did not works. Not is above, dot above the verb. Ah, hinder. Hinder being the opposite of help. Yes, well done, Ambrose. It's like we're playing Chants of Sennar again, isn't it? I think it feels very similar. Right, so dot above is did not. So we can start by putting all our dids in, and did not. Unless there are like negative verbs. And we have to do did double. We're gonna act as if that's not a thing. Okay. So that's gonna be Pravi. And we haven't seen this symbol yet. But we have X Temple. Ah! X Temple being Ori's temple. No. We don't have a character with X. Line above X is not kill. Where do you get kill from? And yeah, that line might mean did not. Or maybe that's like will not or no, must not? No, it's past though. Kill is in book. Lion did kill lion. Waterfall did kill lion. Yeah, we have these musts. But I would have thought must would be pointing forward. You don't like line and dot both being not? Yeah. I don't love that either. So I'm wondering if must is getting involved, but it's weird. Alright, let's put in what we know. This word is temple. So the middle word is always the verb, right? That's the action. And then the nouns are sandwiching it. What does this symbol mean? Then we have this like not house thing. Something related to kill. It's definitely related to kill. I mean, I think it's probably going to be must not, but I don't know. The syntax is very strange. Let's see. Yeah, we have like little ears here. Head with ears, but we don't see that anywhere. So what other symbols do we see? Is that's just this, isn't it? That is just this. Yeah, so we don't need to look at that. All right, we have this information. Cave sentences, don't we? So this sign is in the second one. We still don't have this top one. And if you look at the image, it's probably did pray. Maybe that's waterfall, covered temple. Temple is covered by the... Oh, then you have fire. The imagery sort of looks like Pravi's prayed to the temple. I can put Pravi down here and here. And then he's been set on fire for some reason, but then the waterfall saved him. Okay. Okay. Now, so number 2, he's saying... The second one was about decadence and their money. So it would make sense that the 3 dots mean decadence, right? Because that would mean multiple money. And then that sign's probably money. When we looked at this one... No, not that one. That meant you. So yeah, I'd say multiple means multiple people. And possessive is putting that noun under the money symbol. Yeah, it's probably like, you must give your decadents money. Oh. I'm just gonna check something. No, okay. I'm just seeing, because there was 5 there, and we have waterfall proclamations here, 5. And I was seeing if they lined up. But they don't, because that second one is about giving money. Maybe they do align to the 5, but out of order. Because it does seem like that one might be related to this donations. Not sure. Decadence is the subject. Well, we can put all them in then. Back to this one. I wish it would let me move these around, but it doesn't. We wanted to put this one. So this symbol, if that's money, can I put that in anywhere? Alright, that's for this one. We need to solve that puzzle as well. So, I mean, this symbol's different, isn't it? I was thinking that this was the same symbol, but that one's got a jot out. So this one is a noun. But who does this symbol represent? Who's doing this to Pravi? Oh. This is the temple here. So when we look at this all happened in the temple. So that's probably like Pravi did pray in the temple. Maybe that means he's inside. So the action of... You have more information on the 5 cave statements we haven't used? In a second. I'm gonna think that means inside temple. The X represents the subject. And this is going to be about the fire, isn't it? In danger. And extinguish. So this symbol is inside the circle. Minecraft? No. Easy no. Fire of the subject of burn. Ah, that's why they look so similar. Fire is the noun. Maybe this is supposed to be did extinguish. The anti-burn rather than did not. Or you could have did not fire. And then that must be waterfall. And that symbol being waterfall makes sense because of the way it is, like arrow water going down from the top. Dot is opposite rather than not. Right, so then maybe... Yeah. Then line is did not. Well, dot is opposite. I think that adds up. So Pravi prayed inside the temple. Then the temple was lit on fire. The waterfall came and extinguished the fire. Did you think it's did resurrect? Ah, because this is burn. Where was burn? There we go. Right. And this is Pravi being dead. So Pravi's prayed. Someone's come up and lit him on fire. The waterfall has taken the fire away. Pravi's been dead. But then he's resurrected. I think that makes sense. So does this like forceps? Does that mean alive? Why is that a line though and not a dot? Shouldn't that be dot if this was alive? Forceps is kill. But shouldn't kill be dot? Like, what's the difference between dot and line? I don't quite understand that. You don't know. Alright. Well, let's see if it's right. Something's wrong. We have two wrong. Fire one's weird. Must. Yeah. Did not. This one is did not. Fire did not resurrect Pravi? Did not kill Pravi. Did not kill. Right. So line is did not, dot is opposite. That's what we thought originally. Yeah, well done, chat. That's what we thought originally. I don't know why we stopped thinking that. So he never died. He just got burned. He just got a little bit burned. Alright. Monuments. What have we learned? We know that square is Ori. We can put that in. These are more like proclamations. Forward looking. Yeah, so will and must are both forward looking. But they're all straight lines, which makes me think it's probably all going to be will. Yeah. And I think these squiggly lines forward, they're going to be must. So we want to go back here and look at the book. Yeah, give us hints. We know square is Ori. We can put in Ori. Something to do with sinners. Yeah, so sinners is just decadence with horns. Adds up. Definitely adds up. Just gonna put will in all of these for now. That one's will not, because that is a line. That one has a line. That is a line, right? Ori there. Decadence will burn money. As in, decadence will give up their money. Money or your money? Dedicated, not decadent? Wait. Oh, dedicated. Why am I calling them dedicants, not decadents? But they're so delicious. They're so delicious. We'll burn your decadence money, I guess. Yeah, decadence money. Decadent money. I'm not 100% sure if burn is right. I know that's a direct match to the other one, but I wonder if... Yeah, I think that's right, actually. Ori will what singers? So it's like opposite of star. We haven't learned star, though. Anyway, I'm calling them decadents because they're delicious. We have a coat handle here, and we have opposite will not. It is in the book? What? Reward. I forgot we had this book as well. Will not reward. No. Punish. Because it's the opposite of punish. Yes. And then this is kill, but it's will not kill. Don't know who this is. Oh, maybe it tells us here. Fish mention a virus. Oh, look. So this word is virus. Almost there. Okay, so what is third and fourth, champion? Not endangering someone. Yeah, so he's telling us all the ones we're missing. Good luck on your dark web. Don't get yourself killed. And then fourth one involved not leaving. Ah, and then this is Ori's temple. Yeah. Okay. You just gotta look in a whole bunch of different places. What are you talking about? How can we not even be 2 away? Maybe Dedicants. Should we your Dedicants or Koi's Dedicants? Change the wills to must. Oh, they're musts, you dingbat. Well done, Ambrose. We're proclamating. We're proclamating all over the dang tablet. Yeah, well done. Alright, so... Okay. Let's start with the verbs on the last one. Actually, let's go through what the proclamations are. Ori must punish the sinners. So... Ori at the waterfall punishes sinners. And decadents must give up their money. Right, so that was probably a point of... Or burn their money, even worse. That was almost certainly a point of contention between Ori and Koi. Because Koi said he wanted gifts and money. And Ori is saying, no, you gotta get rid of your money. Dedicants must not endanger the boss. Yep. Dedicants must not leave Ori's temple. Ori's saying you're not allowed to even go inside me. Virus must not kill Ori. That's a weird last one. Hey, COVID. You're not allowed to kill me. Not allowed to kill me. Okay. So our line right is must. And then, yeah, unless it's a line over the top of the middle one. So this one's will not, this one's will, this one's will. This one is did not, and this one is did. This is virus. And then, oh, we have this one. So this is relating to... Maybe this one means father? Yeah, I think this one means father. Because we have mother here of you. And then it's reversed. your father. Yep. Yes, well, that's why I'm the streamer, Ambrose, and let's not talk about all those other things you corrected that I got wrong. And then the forceps were kill. What's the context of this scroll? Sorry? Oh, right. The context is that he's written down what he's heard. Mother killed your father? No, this is saying brother killed your father. Yeah, it's like a family tree, you see. And that's a cross. Virus did not kill your father. Brother killed your father. Your brother, yes, your brother, relayed to you, did kill your father. You must... What is this one again? Lead? I'll leave the temple. Enter. Yeah, that was leave, so it must be enter. And then it's Koi Temple. Koi's Temple. Koi must enter Koi's Temple. You must enter Koi's Temple, and then Koi must enter Koi's Temple. Isn't this Koi? Why does it have this twice? That's weird. Your decadence. Yes, decadence. Must burn Koi's Temple. I can put Koi's Temple down there, and I can put burn down here. This is Ori. Alright, Koi's the other fella. So you and Koi must enter Koi's temple. And your decadence must burn Koi's temple. Dang. Koi's decadence. Is it triggering that I keep saying decadence? Anyway. And that was fire. Fire will not burn you. Waterfall will... I'm guessing it's going to be protect. Just because I don't know anything else that works, although I don't... Endanger. That's endanger. Opposite of endanger is protect. Yep. The waterfall will protect you just a little bit. Good use of the emoji, Tom. Fire will kill your brother. Right, so this is saying that, hey, your brother is the one that killed your father. You and your brother must enter your brother's temple. And then your followers have got to burn... Everyone's got to burn Koi's temple. Your followers, Koi's followers, you must all burn the temple. You'll be protected, but Koi will be killed by the fire. Oh, I wonder what the temple is. Got it in one. Got it in one. Got it in one. Well done, chat. This is a very... I feel like we did very well in both of those scenarios. I feel like we got through them pretty unscathed. Ori received a message from the waterfall that revealed Koi's dark secret and instructed him to see that both brothers took part in a deadly ordeal. So I'm guessing the last scenario is going to be that the burning that we need to follow. Koi's temple is the building with the garage. So we think that this is going to be burned down. That makes sense. But this would be his temple. Last scenario is going to be temples burning down. Alright, well, usually the last scenarios are quite involved and I gotta get back to work. So thank you so much for joining, chat. We will finish this game next week. One final scenario. But this was a good stream. This was fun. And I'll see you all next Wednesday for word games and such. Good stuff. Good to see you all. Good to spend a couple hours with you. Cheers again. Bye for now.